Hello, this is Eric Miscoll with EMSNOW. I'm at Productronica 2019 here in Munich, and I've invited the CEO of SPEA here to come join me and tell us a little about the business, and also we wanted to talk about Mexico and what you're going to be doing there. But first of all, welcome. Thank you for sharing your time. And also, why don't we start with an overview? SPEA is a test equipment company, right? Why don't you give an overview of that for our viewers?
Well, SPEA is a company that I found 43 years ago, in 1976. And I started to work as a test engineer just 51 years ago. Yes. By conceiving and realizing test equipment for the first ever invented personal computer by Olivetti, and then big machines for test the electronics of main computers invented by Olivetti, then purchased by General Electric GE company. And then by doing such sophisticated 50 years ago test equipment for such big electronics, I learned something very unique. How to test all the defects on a electronic product or component, such as a board or a module, to avoid defect escapes from manufacturing. And then SPEA is always characterized by this fact. We are able to detect defects that our competition, they cannot. This. Second, because I was a test engineer for a manufacturing company, then there is another aspect that is absolutely important, is the throughput. Yes, and throughput of the machines, because they are production machines. So SPEA has excellent reputation since the beginning, that we are the fastest test equipment in the world. One SPEA tester can do the job of 2 to 4 best competition by throughput.
You know that because you consolidate into one test.
Yes.
What would usually be done by multiple tests.
Yes, and and then we have another reputation to avoid defect escape. We test everything need to be tested to avoid field failure, and before that, functional test failure. After a test on any SPEA equipment, in the functional test, there is no failure. And in the field, there is no escapes. And thanks to these benefits, these features, and give these benefits to the customers, we are adopted by the tier 1 companies in the world, such as Bosch for automotive, Medtronic for medical, and many others in tier 1. Specifically, the companies that they need to reduce the cost of the test by having superior throughput machines, but first of all, no defect escape. That's the first.
And now you're making a move into the Mexican market.
Yes, we decided this for the simple reason that we have nearly 100 testers in Mexico, yes, derived from tier 1 companies in Europe, such as Bosch, such as other automotive companies, where they have mass production, because Mexico there is good for mass production in America. And so we have just customer transferring production over there. And then also some American customers of us, they are transferring mass production in Mexico. And then we got the idea to found SPEA Mexico as the first AT company in the world to have this idea. Yes, our competitors, they don't. They use reps over there. Yes, that's good. Yeah.
So yours will all be direct sales.
Yes, we have direct sales, but more than that is direct support.
Support as well. I
see. Support as well, because mass production there is lines, any stopping of the line is a trouble.
Yes.
Test equipment is a must to test. And so we feel that our customers, they have a right to have direct support.
And so the 100 that you said about that are in the Mexican market, those were from pre-existing customers that knew of the test equipment and installed them in their facilities there.
Exactly.
And now you're looking to expand that and sell
Yes,
it
of
more
course.
broadly into the market.
Of course.
And when did this begin? Just recently? You just started the Mexico?
Yes, just started.
That was this year, I believe?
This year, yes.
Okay. And your hopes for that is that it's wildly successful, or is it targeting just the growth of existing customer base?
Well, we are sure that we did a good move because mainly there are the Italian Tier 1 customers and German Tier 1 customers and other Europeans that they transfer their lines and they want to be served first class.
Yes. Gotcha.
The time is of essence.
Yes.
And so the local direct support for space, not the sales, is the support.
Yeah.
Is they need machine work,
Right.
and they need everything should be done fast.
Faster.
Yes,
And better.
yes, and better. Yes,
Good.
and then of course, because then we have an entity of SPEA Direct in Mexico. We think, this is what we think, that we will expand our also business because the other original Mexican companies or even other Mexican companies that they are watching their competition, they are cheaper because to be fast and to detect, to have no escapes at the end is save a lot of money.
It's good money. Exactly.
So we expect a good expansion of our operations over there.
No, I think Mexico's a fantastic market, a great place to build globally, right? It's a very
Yes.
special place.
Yes.
I met your representatives at the local SMTA Guadalajara Expo.
Yeah.
That's and they had a nice offering on display there. So
Yes.
so it should hopefully go well, and I think with the reputation of the company, that should be a very positive endeavor for you. So I understand you have something new that you just invented this year.
Yes, SPEA invent every machine. We are yes, and this year we invent. We call it optomechatronics tester. Yes, is a tester that have a flying actuators, force actuators, laser actuators, camera actuators, any type of actuator. They are flying to test the final products that they have displays, push buttons, and things. To avoid to have in the line the automation, and when there is a new product coming, not in 5 years, but now in maybe less than 1 year, then it's not good to change the line. And then we conceive this automatic test equipment for final products that they need to be touched, pressed, pushed, watched. Yes, and this is a unique invention in the market.
Actually, I watched the video on that on your site here
Yes.
last night, and I know exactly what
Yes.
you're talking about. And it looks like, and I'm sorry for not bringing that up myself, because I saw that as an exciting new invention
Yes.
or offering by SPEA. So
Yeah.
it sounds like it should hopefully go for
Already adopted.
that. Already adopted.
Already adopted.
Very
yes.
good. Well, again, sir.
Okay.
I
thank you.
appreciate it. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.